coworker called me. I think I was at home, and she told me, Alexis, I don't think that we could find a placement for you, your brother, and your sister because it's hard to find placements for teenagers. I just told her that it would be fine to just make sure that my brother and sister are okay, and whatever happens to me, I'll just go through the system. So I think that was probably one of the hardest decisions I had to make in my life. And I feel like it was one of the best decisions for them, just because they do a lot of nice stuff. They get to go to SeaWorld every weekend, and they've been flying more than me, but it does hurt because I was promised that they would always be in my life, and I only get to see my brother and sister once a year, which is on my brother's birthday when he advocates for me to come, and I only get to stay for a little bit of hours, and I feel like I was lied to, and it broke a lot of my trust. One day they just came with this family, and they were like, well, we're gonna adopt your brother and sister, and everything's gonna be fine, and you'll get to see him all the time, and I didn't. When I went to my brother's birthday party, my sister asked me, why do I always bring them both gifts? And I didn't want to step on toes, so I said, it's because I love you. And she said, oh, okay, I thought it was because you never get to come to my birthday party. And that really broke my heart, because my sister's 9, and I've never been to one of her birthday parties. I want them to be proud of me because I am the oldest, and I want them to look up to me, even though I'm not in their life as much as I would like to be, which isn't my choice. I chose to be fabulous just because, you know, it's better to be positive than to be negative. I always have a positive outlook on life, and no one could take how I feel away from me, because at the end of the day, it's not what people think of you, it's not what people view you as, it's how do you feel about you? How do you love yourself? And I think that's really important. If I'm feeling down, I usually have to look up, I have quotes every day, I look up my quotes. Most of them are about success, and it just makes me feel fabulous. My favorite quote is, whether you believe you can or you can't, you're right. I tell myself that every day. If I don't want to get out of bed, I have to wake up and tell myself, well, you have to do it because you have to pay the rent, you have to pay, you know, gas and everything. And when I'm feeling overwhelmed, I like to call my best friend, and she always puts things in different perspective because she has a super positive attitude. And I like to go up and go to the Hollywood sign or some open space where I can feel free. And I especially picked the Hollywood sign just because it's the view of the whole city, and I like to go up there and just look out on the view at all the little people and all the houses, and it makes me feel like I'm going to be successful. I know that I belong up there. Not a lot of foster youth get to graduate high school, let alone college, because we're so wrapped up in where are we gonna live, what are we gonna do. And I've graduated high school, and I'm getting my double associates in sociology and child and family education. So I'm super proud of myself for that. I love that I work at the Department of Children and Family Services, and I'm only 21. I love that I get to go and be a part of organizations such as California Youth Connections, where I can go to Sacramento and talk to the senators and help change bills and laws for foster youth. I love that I can just go to events specifically for foster youth and meet people, amazing people. It's just an amazing experience. I just want to contribute positivity to the world. Even though I do have anxiety and I have my moments, I just want everyone to be positive. I want everyone to know that they're worth something. I want everyone to know that no matter what, you can always make it through any situation. Not every actor, not every senator, not every whatever came from a rich background. Some of them came from the lowest of the poverty line and everything and made it to the top. And so can you. And I just want people to realize that, like, we have to spread positivity because there's so much negativity in the world. And I want to go back and tell the kids that they are understood. I understand that they have anger issues, and I understand what they've been through is just traumatizing, and I want them to know it's not their fault. And even with kids, as a teacher, I just love working with them. We have to remember that kids are our future, and we have to teach them the right way, or what is the future going to be like? I think me being fabulous sets an example because I just feel like as long as you're happy with yourself, you can be whatever you want. And I feel fabulous every day, even when I just get out of bed and don't even brush my teeth yet. So, I mean, as long as you feel good in your heart and you just feel like, you know, nobody can hold you back, you'll see so many doors open.
Smile, girl. Laugh, girl.
It only takes one caring adult to change the life of a foster youth. Why not you? Find out how you can help to fosterchange.org.